Hey guys, it's Roxy, aka Cam, whatever you guys want to call me. But I'm just taking a drive through the countryside, and I was thinking, I seen a couple people asking me to start posting stuff like videos on this channel that have nothing to do with my other job. And if given the permission, I would like to actually do that, but I would have to see how my boss feels about that. I know he did say we can do videos, but he just don't like the live stream. So if I get the permission, I was thinking of doing something because I started working on a series maybe about 6-7 months ago. I mean, not really a series. Basically, I started to log a lot of things that I would experience as far as like paranormal, right? Because like I worked in the healthcare field for over 20 years. I started from nursing homes as a CNA while I was in college still. And unfortunately, you know, I dropped out of college, so I was never able to continue the major degree I wanted to. But as I went home, you know, as I was home, I ended up, you know, taking care of the baby, and my husband was working. So I didn't want to put my daughter into any daycare. So I started to take classes online, and I got certified to work with dementia and Alzheimer's patients. And I was also working with disabled veterans. You know, so I stopped working in nursing homes because I just couldn't deal with the disgustingness of it and how they treated their patients. Took a couple years off, had another kid, and then I started to do in-home care, private care. So a lot of things happened, you know, during my times in the nursing homes. I seen a lot of stuff, witnessed a lot of stuff, sat with many patients, had, you know, their last breath when they didn't have family, when they did have family. And things I just seen, dreams I would have, smells, you know. And my husband is very against anything that has to do with spiritual stuff. He don't want to hear it. A lot of people think you're crazy when you talk about it. So like for the past year or so, I would just, you know, write down dreams and write down stuff I would have. So my last patient, before I left and got fired from my job, he passed away when I was in Texas. And usually when they pass away, my patients, I'm responsible for getting, you know, the ceremonies together, for doing the death certificates, for doing all of that. Well, this last patient I had, he ended up passing away when I was in Texas. And I feel bad, you know, when I left, when I got home from Texas, his daughter asked me to stop by and pick up some stuff that he left for me. So I went to stay at my new house for a week or so after I got back from Texas. And on my way out there, I stopped and I picked the stuff up. And it was like, she gave me a little box. It was like a little trinket in there of a little vial, like a locket of his ashes, an old tea mug that I used to make him tea in every single shift. I would make his chamomile tea, you know, and the stories and stuff that the veterans would tell me. Well, anyway, long story short, when he passed away, it's like I've been starting to hear and see more things than I usually do. I don't know if you guys seen on the sleep stream on my other show, stuff that was happening. Yes, a lot of it I think one of my kids or Mike set me up with it, but there was also things in the middle of the night with the dog and things I know for a fact that I would hear. And I started writing it down. Well, anyway, about 5-6 months ago, I started making a little series of stuff. It involved my real life experiences, but put it into like a story. Obviously, I redacted names, changed names and stuff for the privacy. But I was working on it, and I'm already on like the second series. So what I was wondering if you guys would be interested in me actually telling, instead of like writing a book or, you know, anything. I didn't want to do nothing like that. But maybe taking like my little journal type stuff and reading to you guys what I have down. And making it into like little series and stuff like that. So again, with the permission of my boss, and if I'm allowed to, let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. I mean, I have many years, many stories, many patients, you know, the stories they told me, things I seen, stuff like that. So let me know. I was just thinking as I'm driving, I have a really long ride ahead of me. So let me know what you guys think and leave it in the comments below. If you can't hear, I apologize. I'll redo the video if it's hard to hear me. But yeah. So thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.